Dog, I changed pants and got on the same shirt. I'm gonna title this video My Guitar Center. My Guitar Center is like the most duck ass shit. And I'm gonna go ahead and post this because these little rinky dink gigs at Domino's Pizza and Guitar Center and shit ain't getting me enough bacon. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of, not wax. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of, light me a video. Cause these little rinky dink gigs ain't getting the job done. So it leap off about like what the fuck we not gonna do is kind of, bullshit with this last fool. This idiot pop off like too fucking idiot. My backstory pop off like it's actually fucked up. I was abused over football, American football. I was abused over football. It jumps off like, big man, get the football, we gonna go to practice. I done started fucking crying. It's like, what are you crying for? You know what? This is your problem. And your mama. That's not what's gonna work out for you. You need to grow the fuck up and get over this bullshit. Is the motherfucking problem. You need to man the fuck up. So then I'm outside throwing the football, crying and shit. And eventually I can go back inside. So for somebody to walk up that old school, fucking with the new school, for somebody to walk up that old school, like, boy, you big, you need to play football. Okay, and this little game I play in situations like this, so imagine now a grown man ass whirled around and knocked him the fuck out. I'm in damn prison. This whole incident. So, I'm sitting there. This made me nervous because, blah, 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 blah. And I'm not going to get into details and fuck around and get blah, 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 blah. But, yeah, dog, I'm a fucking mess. Seriously. I'm not going to sit here and kind of, say I'm the greatest shit ever. Because I'm not the greatest shit ever. I'm a fucking mess. Maybe make that a tagline. I'm a fucking mess. Nobody is subscribed to this mess anymore, and no one gives a fuck, including me. So there you go. So it leaps off like, so I'm browsing the store getting supplies. A security guard walks in. I'm like, ooh, shit. Just being part of that demographic, I'm like, ooh, shit. Whatever. Security guard walks in. He's looking at the straps and shit. Whatever. So old boy walks in, we ringing up. He kind of makes his way past me, nudges me, boy you big, you ought to play football. So obviously that set me the fuck off. My whole thing is, try that shit now, motherfucker. That pops off too stupid, and it jumps off too stupid, and nobody saw this goddamn video. Whatever. This shit pops off too stupid. So it jumps off like, so around the time Leslie Wallace was in that Guitar Center, we used to go in that fucking Guitar Center. My dad was a pretty decent musician and just didn't do shit with it, which is a damn shame. That's why I'm so deep into music. Because I'm a good musician. I can rap. Quick freestyle. Looking at the fan. Oh my God. I got a plan. What we gonna do? The fuck damn the day. Smoke damn down. Smoking loud pay. Ha 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 ha. No, but seriously. So this Guitar Center leaps off like, and Buddy jump off like way out of whack and way too old school. So I could either A, knock his bitch ass out, or slap the shit out of him like Nick Diaz, who's fighting soon. B, tell the manager, or C, pay for my shit and walk out. I pick C, pay for my shit and walk out. Around the time this is a class, My insane ass ought to be taking it. That story pop off. This other story with my Ibanez jumps off. I got an Ibanez gem, and Ibanez gems are hunks of shit. It is an Ibanez. I got an Ibanez gem. Ibanez gems are the abusive girlfriend of are the abusive are stupid as fuck. Dog, Ibanez gems are stupid as fuck. Here's the thing about it. Ibanez gems are stupid as fuck and are god awful instruments. Seriously. Talking about Ibanez gems. Ibanez gems are stupid as fuck and are god awful instruments. Like, there's locking tuners on there. You have to take the tuners off to tune the guitar. The whammy bars kick ass. You have to scroll the things at the bottom to tune the guitar. So if a string breaks, you have to take off that many parts to tune the guitar. The shit is awful. So it leaps off like, well, I took those off again, gotta get those repaired. So I roll in, one of these boys pop off kind of, so I roll in, sell some pedals. The pedals are gone. Buy some pickups. The pickups are gone. Basically, my idiot ass guitar problem is that fucking awful. So saying I have a guitar problem is like, so imagine I have a guitar problem. Seriously. Imagine I have a guitar problem. Imagine I have a guitar problem and, keep buying pickups and shit. Now the pickups are gone. And keep buying pedals and shit. Now the pedals are gone. Then what the fuck is going on? Sorry. So it leaps off like, when I first walked into this store, it pops off about like, oh yeah, but I teach lessons. I love teaching lessons. Oh yeah, sign up for my lessons. I'm really good. So I sign up for Winnie the Pooh's lessons, and kind of like, oh okay, cool. So I walk in kind of like, okay, let's rock and roll. At this point in time, I was whole ass like skinny and shit. So I used to smoke pot. Obviously, I used to smoke pot and drink soda and shit for food. So now I eat a shit ton of food because, I'm retarded. No shit, you're retarded, Gerasham. That's why you're making this video. I know. Okay. And eventually you're just stupid and don't know why or something. So it leaps off like, so we're in the lessons. And I'm kind of, making the shapes with my hand. So around the time you're making the shapes with your hand, and Buddy kind of, is hitting your fingers, and it jumps off like, okay, I've had a bunch of teachers, only one kind of was in my fingers, and it jumps off like, dog, no, cut that shit out. See, and it's like, leave my fingers alone. Okay. And he would keep fucking with him. Leave my fingers alone. Okay, he would keep fucking with him. This went on for weeks before I started swearing like, leave my goddamn fingers alone. Leave my goddamn fingers alone. Leave my goddamn fingers alone. So it jumps off, leave my goddamn fingers alone. Leave my goddamn fingers alone is like me cussing at him and shit. And it jumps off like, because that shit is gay and stupid. Stop. So that's that episode. Back then, the store was kind of popping off, I'm kind of sitting there playing at Guitar Center. People used to sit around and play. I was sitting around playing. So it jumps off like, so then I stopped going for a while and came back. So I came back. And it pops off kind of, okay, cool, picked up my Ibanez. Now I was pretty stoked about that Ibanez then. It's a hunk of shit now. I'll tell you why. First of all, I painted it because I paint them, I like the color green. And paint them. Niggas tired of me painting them. Niggas tired of me painting them. It's like, stop painting guitars. And it's like, why? You're using the wrong paint. Isn't that my business? Whatever. So it leaps off like, bruh, stop. Okay, in my Guitar Center, is just a hunk of shit at this point. I picked up the only pedal they had, and it's like, am I that fucking stupid? Is that what's going on? My stupid ass is that stupid? Is that it? Seriously, is that it? My stupid ass is just stupid? Or is it that I'm retarded? Or just don't know what the fuck I'm doing? And it leaps off like, get this, get this, get this. If I made covers, I could probably be a decent guitarist. If I covered songs, I could be a decent guitarist. And made an album with my covers. Then make my own songs. That's an episode. It pops off like, so around the time we get, the Blues Jam around the corner, the Blues Jam around the corner pops off, I got booted out of the gig. So I read that it was an open mic. Okay, I'm not going on this rant to offend. Around the time I pop off stupid, in my instance, it's not like take this down or whatever. They just been to call the cops on my stupid ass. So it lops off like, they don't necessarily teach you in lessons to phrase over "Hey Joe" by Jimi Hendrix. They don't teach you in lessons. To phrase over "Hey Joe" by Jimi Hendrix. They teach you how to kind of get down as playing. So posting videos, I guess Jimmy Bell shredding is getting down over all along the Watchtower. It leaps off like, and it's just I'm out of tune. So that night somebody told me I was the shittiest guitarist they have ever heard. Keep in mind, people have also told me that I'm the best guitarist they've heard at my age. And it's like, so I choose that one, and I just can't catch a fucking break. So watching this whole video kind of like, I guess Georgia Wallace just can't catch a break. Man, I'm just stupid as fuck. Give me a damn break. Fuck. Everybody is a grown-ass man and grown-ass woman going about their life, and my stupid ass is just stupid as fuck. It's that simple. Give me a break. I'm stupid as fuck. So it jumps off like, so I rolled in and spray painted a guitar because the ES Les Paul doesn't come in green. I'm a huge Nugent fan. I guarantee you Ted doesn't think I'm stupid as fuck. Or he might. Somehow, some way. Whatever. I'm still a fan. So I spray painted my guitar green and kind of, rolled in with the parts like, oh yeah, Chief, put this back together. I got something for you. So it jumps off, oh yeah, Chief, put this back together. I got something for you. They're tired of me spray painting guitars. Dog. And it jumps off like, that's my business. That's my business. That's my business. I can spray paint a guitar if I want to. That's my business. I roll in with my business like, yeah, here's some money. Dog, I'm not asking you to critique my shit and give me tips and shit. I'm a grown-ass man, 21 years old. Around the time I roll in 13 years old, and it pops off like, oh yeah, bud, don't spray paint them, use oil-based paint. Get this. Either that or just give them the couple $1,000 to refinish it. And I get you paint, but don't. So if you paint it.